Hey, it's Allie, and I'm back with the fifth prompt in our Pieces of You project here. This one is most and least liked foods. So one of the things that I did when I was putting the stamp set together is I didn't do stamps that said most liked food and least liked food. I just did a you like and a you dislike. In that way, you can kind of choose if you want to talk about food or if you want to just talk about general likes and dislikes, you can choose what you want to do. For the right side of my spread here, I'm following the same formula that I've been doing every other day this week, which is the 4.25 by 4.25 photo on the bottom, and then a pattern paper on the top, which is 4.25 by 4. The pattern paper that I'm using today is from the Grow Scrapbook Kit, and we do actually have some of those available in the shop as well if you're looking for some grow or floral related patterns. And then I also so I stamped the you like and the you dislike onto the label, and then I used the Posca paint pen in the bright pink color to create the plus sign or the and on the label. Then for the actual journaling on this one, I texted Anna and had her tell me what are your least favorite foods and what are your most favorite foods, so that I made sure that I had information coming directly from her about the most updated things that she is into and not into. And then I decided to use another alpha stamp set. And I'm going to pair that with the brush pen. So you've seen in the previous prompts this week, one day I did a brush pen, one day I did stamping, alpha stamping. This one's going to kind of combine, or this one does combine the two of those. And as I was thinking about what words I wanted to stamp on here, at first I considered most and least. And then as I started doing it, I decided to do like and don't like. Dislike wasn't going to fit with this particular stamp set, which is why I ended up with like and don't like, which I think was fine. I'm a huge fan of these big alpha stamps anyway, and I love going big with type in these kinds of projects. I will be having an alpha stamping class come out probably in the next month or so. I know I've been talking about recently. I think I've done about half the projects for it. I'm trying to fit it in between other projects. So be on the lookout for that if you would like some more inspiration for using your alpha stamps. All right, so next up here, I printed out what she had sent me in her text message so I could just be writing directly from there. You can see that I'm using that Posca paint pen, and essentially I'm just trying to fill in the space between the like and the don't like. I end up having 3 rows. It doesn't fit all the way, and I have kind of a blank space in between the like section and the don't like section. So I'm going to add another border stamp in there, and you'll see that a little bit later on in the process here. So again, handwriting, I think quinoa I probably spelled wrong at first, and then I wrote the I weird, and I just kept going with it because it's fine. It's fine for the quinoa. She doesn't like raisins. I don't think I ever would have remembered that she didn't like raisins because we almost never have raisins because nobody likes them here. I actually like them, but it's just not something that we have very often, so I thought that one was funny. I loved seeing what she wrote. It makes me want to do it for all the kids for sure. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and underline a couple lines there because I love to underline. And this is where I'm going to look at the border stamp set. This was one we had with our stamp release this year. It is out of stock right now, but you can hit the notify me button if you'd like to be notified if it comes back in stock. And recently I got some of these very fun neon inks. I've been into neon, right? I'm into the bright pink and the bright green and the bright yellow and the bright orange, especially my mixed media stuff. I love having those pops of color. So I got these from scrapbook.com, and there's a link for you below. I'm using the yes stamp and the nope stamp. So the yes goes with the like and the nope goes with the don't like. And it's just filling in the space a little bit more and bringing in a little bit more of that fun bright green color. I think there's 4 or 5 other fluorescent colors. I got all of those inks though because I wanted all of them in my collection of stuff. I think they're from Gina K is who actually did those, but they've been fun so far. All right, then I'm using red line tape to actually adhere this into the notebook. I did run this through the sewing machine again, just like I have been doing on past days. And I will need to trim down a little bit around the outside edge, doing the same thing that I've done in the past too with my metal ruler and my X-Acto knife. So 2 more prompts to come in this project, in this Pieces of Life chapter. I've loved working on it. I've loved keeping it simple, and it's been really fun to see what you guys have been making as well.